Good evening. My name is Kimberly McLemore. Welcome to WSBI, your Resource for Success podcast, Lady K's Lounge, where the evening is spent sharing my ideas, resources, and experiences in helping you succeed. Tonight's topic of discussion is stop underestimating your capabilities and divorce your doubts. So, sit back, enjoy, listen, and learn. So let's get started. I wanted to talk about something that is, I could say, personal to me, and I'm sure it's personal to a lot of other listeners out there this evening. Divorce. The word divorce seems so cruel, but also it's like a revelation. And I'm using this topic because I heard this phrase, stop underestimating your capabilities and divorce your doubts. We all understand that you also have to go through this process, not just in your personal life, but in your business life. Being a business owner, we constantly think about the things that can be negative sometimes and can bring you down. So, I wanted to point out some things that you can remember to help you get past this. Stop beating yourself up and let's look at the things that you can't change, but let's look at the things that you can change. Some things I always try to remember is that you can't change the past. You know, when we go through hard times, we realize that it is what it is. And that's no different than being in business. If you feel that you have done something that is on a negative point, you feel like it brought you down, it changed your whole dynamic, sometimes things happen for a reason, and that's okay. Because you keep looking in that rearview mirror, you're never going to get to where you want to get to. You got to consistently look forward. So get rid of the past. Let it go. Stop worrying about opinions. They don't define your reality. They're not who you really are. Opinions are what they are. They are opinions. And everybody has one. You even have one about your own self. But if you keep bringing that negativeness within your life, it's not going to change. You'll never be able to go forward and reach the goals that you want to be successful in business. We all have our down points, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't move forward. So stop worrying about those opinions. And our journeys, oh my gosh. I could tell you some stories that you would never believe that has ever happened to me. Everybody listening tonight has a different journey to talk about. We all have had negative journeys. We all have had positive journeys. But it's our journey. It's something that keeps us going. But you got to remember, you got to get those doubts out of your mind. You want to stay focused. And it's okay that your journey may not always be what it is or what you think it should be. Because that's just the way life is. So, the other thing I think it's important to think about, that in time, things truly do get better. We all know that when we go through a divorce, you're just angry. You know, you think about all the things that were negative. But boy, that relief, that feeling of freedom is wonderful. And it's no different than in the business. Having those negative thoughts, and then once you release them, it makes life so much better. So just know in time that healing will make you who you are. And then I always think about judgments. They say judgments are a confession of character. I don't know if that's true or not, but what I do know, being judged, there's only one person that I need to worry about judging me. And I think we all know who that is. You know, we walk through life worrying about how others think about us. Or, oh, I got divorced. Or that business didn't work out. It all is the same. Everybody has, like I said, opinion. Everybody wants to judge you. But guess what? They haven't walked in your shoes. They haven't lived the life that you're living every day. But like I said, time heals everything. And then the other thing that we do to ourselves as we're going through this process is that we constantly overthink ourselves. And overthinking can lead ourselves into a spiral, a down spiral of negativeness and sadness. You got to let it go. Like I said, you can't change the past. You can't keep looking in that rearview mirror. You have to continue to move forward. And your business will succeed no matter what it is that you think you can or cannot do. If you sit down and tell yourself every day something negative, then that's what you're going to be, is negative. Stop thinking that you can't be who you want to be. Start living those dreams that you truly want to live. Understand that happiness is truly found within you. Nobody can truly make you happy. All we can do is just let life and let God, let that guidance come to you, because we all need that day in, day out. You know, if you get up and you just are thankful for breathing, so many different things can happen for you in a positive way. You know, it takes away all the problems of yesterday. Start with the things of today. Realize that, oh my gosh, there's so much more out there that you could be doing for yourself. And if you have to constantly feel like you got to live to have somebody tell you how great you are, what you're doing, what you've accomplished, then you have a long way to go. Life is a journey, and your journey is so just for you. It's not for anybody else. And so sometimes you have to realize that that happiness that you bring to the table, it's all up to you. When we think positive thoughts, we're more creative. We realize that I can jump off that hill. I can climb that mountain. I can do everything that my heart desires to do in order to be successful. And when you're in business every day, oh boy, you talking about the negativity that can come to your front doorstep. The person that's going to tell you how to run that business, the person that's going to tell you what you can and cannot do, that will drive you crazy. I know, because I've been there. There's always somebody else who has not done anything that you've done, but can tell you how to do it better. So I have to pull every ounce of positive out of myself some days, because, hey, we have those moments. But we don't want those moments to deteriorate us in making the accomplish and reaching the goals that we want to reach. The other thing that helps, I know it helps me, smile, laugh, love, feel free. Understand that that's what keeps you going. Taking that smile and making somebody else smile, you never know what they're going through for the day. They don't know you've had a hard day, but you know what? When you can smile it away and realize that there's nothing that hard in life. And it's okay to let go. Because if you can't let go, you're never going to be able to move forward. You don't want to feel as if your life is combined, where you feel like you're in shackles all the time. That's not what you want to do. And just always remember that quitting, if you quit, you've only failed yourself. And we all go through that process. I think in my life, there's many times I thought about, you know what, I can't do this anymore. This is not who I am. This is not where I want to be. I'm tired. We all go through that process. And it's okay. But just realize that the day that you fail, it's not a failure. It just means that it gives you an opportunity to start all over, to reanalyze and look at things and look at life differently. But you have to be strong. You have to realize your capabilities. We all have them. Every single one of us inside of us, we have something deep that we are very capable of doing. I don't care if you open a business, if you want to go back to school, if you want to go and walk the whole earth, that's up to you. We're all capable of doing what we have a desire to do. We just put the limitations on ourselves. So divorce those doubts in your head. Always remember, they say, what comes around goes around. You don't have to deal with the negativity around you. You don't have to worry about what other people think. The past is the past. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. Always remember that you're capable. When you get up and breathe every day, the Lord gives you capability. He gives you the opportunity to start a new day, new opportunities, new life, new growth. I always say, get out there and get on your grind, because I'm telling you, there's nothing like knowing that when you're out there working as hard as you are and you see that end result coming to you, talking about give you a feeling of freedom. I divorce my doubts every day because believe me, I've had them. The journey that I've been on has been a lot of negativeness, a lot of negativity there. But you know what? I'm up, I'm walking, I'm breathing, because each day that I think positive, I continue to grow and I continue to do better for myself. I think that a divorce, like I said, can be the most painful thing to go through in life. And I never wish it upon anyone, but we all go through some type of divorce. You don't have to be legally married in order to be divorced. You can go through a divorce every day within yourself, because you need to do that. We need to cleanse ourselves. We need to understand that it's okay. And I hope that your journey tonight with me has been full of fulfillment. I hope that when you get done listening to this program tonight, that you'll have belief in yourself and that you will stop looking in that rearview mirror and you will continue to look forward, and that you'll realize that everything you're doing, there's a reason for it. I know that I'm living for a purpose, and in order to be successful, you always have to think positive, because there's enough negativity around us to last a lifetime. And if you decide to grab onto that, it'll drag you down, and you don't want to do that because you've come too far to get to where you're at. So all I'm asking is that you decide to be you. You say to yourself, I am strong and I am capable and I am divorcing my doubts. It's just that simple. Let it go. Feel free, because that's what I do every day. And I hope that after tonight, you will become me, that free person. Like I said, I hope that you've learned something tonight on this journey with me. I just felt passionate enough that I had to talk about this, because I'm hearing too much negativity in the world. We need some positivity. So I'm not going to continue to beat you over the head about this. I just hope that we all have learned something tonight. So, again, we have come to the end of another night of learning. I hope that your spirits have been lifted and you are ready to soar, because I'm right there with you. Remember, dare to be fearless, because that's what living is really truly all about. Good night, everyone. Remember, we're here every week at 7 p.m. This is our regular scheduled program. For more information about the Women's Small Business Initiative, you can go to the website anytime at www.wsbillc.com. You can also visit us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me through email, you can email me at kimberly@wsbillc.com. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great one, and thank you.